Hello, everyone, and welcome to my look at Wild Romance, a visual novel available now on Nintendo Switch, which I was provided a code for. I know nothing about this. I just saw it in my list of like, hey, here's some games you can potentially do, stuff on, and I'm like, okay. I mean, it makes sense. Look at me, I got these kitty cat ears, and, well, I myself am looking for love. I mean, I'm actually not really, but it would be nice. You know, it's been a hot minute since I've just kind of jumped on into a visual novel and seen what we got. So, because it's on the Switch, we don't got to worry about nothing. It's not like some of those other games that I've played on my channel. We're going to be in English, please. That is the language I speak. That's a lot. Okay. Okay, well that's good for us. Here we are, Wild Romance. Let's start with the options. English, no skip. Text speed, opacity. There's voices. Well, that's good. And look, it's even set up to the way I like it. Wonderful. Let's go to extras. There's gallery, chapters. Okay. Well, that was a thing that I immediately jumped into that I didn't mean to. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? Okay. All right. Return. No, I said return. I'm trying to get to the main menu. Return. No, get out, get out. What am I doing? Why am I stuck, actually? Okay, wait. Main menu. Yes. Okay. There's also a thing at the top that says Wild Romance Remastered. Oh, this is a remastering. Okay, that's actually new. Alright, well. This is already off to a start. So let's start. The smell of summer wafts in from beyond the open sliding doors. It's already been 4 years. I wonder how everyone's doing. I hear the sound of great echoing footsteps, and when I quickly look outside... you're a dog. Whoa, hey there, Aoi. She jumps with so much energy, I'm almost knocked off my feet. Now, you don't have a full ahoge. It's almost there. Whoa, this was way too sudden. Oof, I'm home. It's been a while. It's what dogs do. It's what dogs do. It's what dogs do. It's what dogs do. By my smell, this little squirt. Not a fan of that word choice. Holding me and licking my head all over is Aoi. I get bird vibes from you. I get like sparrow vibes. Alright. I don't know who the other two are meant to be. Following after Aoi, all the familiar faces came into my room. What do you mean by tail? Oh wait, are they not actually animals? Okay. Without a doubt, the innocent and people-loving Aoi is very dog-like. Going along with the metaphor would mean Tsubaki is cat-like. Okay, sure. She's got a fang, so I can see that. I'm getting by. She may seem fickle and snappy, but actually looks out for you and has deep feelings. She's another precious childhood Tomodachi. Well, you figured out pretty quickly that I came back. I only just now put down my luggage. I mean, it's not really like Aoi found out I was home with her nose, right? You also have a fang. That's a surprise. Showing her face from behind Tsubaki is Big Sister Sumire, the eldest, who's almost like our leader. Not actually sister, though. Maybe. Oh, so that's why everyone's barging in on me? Ha 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 ha. Expecting souvenirs from Tokyo or something. These are all the faces I wanted to see, and yet, now that I'm here, all that comes out of my mouth are embarrassing jokes. See, they're checking themselves by putting big sister and little brother in single quotation marks. Oh my goodness! Saying so, big sis Sumire folds her arms like she's trying to push her breasts up. Seems like her charms have only gotten bigger. Oh my god, Among Us shirt. Trotting in front of Sumire's Nazuna, lifting her right hand. Even though it's been a while, her laid-back and lazy style hasn't changed a bit. Rather, you think it's like she'd had to make a special effort to show up and hang up with everyone. Nazuna, you too? Aren't you usually taking a nap around this time of day? So she really was sleeping. Like, immediately and with no effort even. My heart flutters. These people meant every hitting to me when I lived in this village. I could never find someone that I can relate to as much as these girls living in Tokyo. But you're neither the dog nor the cat. Nazuna, you too? Everyone's so demanding. Nazuna has never been this forward with me. I pet Nazuna's head, who stretches her back as she comes close, looking at everyone's faces. Sorry, I didn't want to bore you with all my whining. I fudged it a little with the real feelings I was about to let slip. Oh boy, here we go. Both my parents died when I was practically a baby, so I was raised here in the Isurugi house by my grandparents for more than 10 years. Making these people probably my cousins. Uh-oh. I felt unsure about the future and I left the village with the excuse of going to university. Yet, during the summer vacation of my final year, I found myself wanting nothing more than to go back home. It's a good thing I came home. No one's changed at all. It's kind of a relief. You know what they say, the city changes you. Cause you can just go out and like get massages and I mean it was, you know, there's some yeah. Nazuna furrows her brow at me while snubbing her nose. Do you like the shirt I got at Uniqlo? It says Big Ham on it. I think it's a tie-in for Toy Story 5. What do you mean don't tell me? That's a little rude. You don't smell no girlfriend. Which means that you do? Or... My bad. A real kid like me can't score in the city no matter how hard I try. Dang. Dang. Why you gotta be like that? Okay, between the voice and the design, like if I squint my eyes, you are just Corona, aren't you? Well, here we go again. Although hearing it now is almost nostalgic, though. What the frick? What? Okay. Now we're getting a bit weird. Are we gonna get into like, oh yeah, I totally do have 6 nipples. It's like, what? Pups? What do you mean pups? We are just thrown right into this, huh? A concubine? What year is this? Wow. Oh boy. Hey. Stop it. I'm fidgeting, but I can remember the lush feel of Sumeri's lips from my early childhood. What the frick? Boy, this is certainly a homecoming. That was when we were kids. Kisses were just like when I kept looking at my mouth. Okay. Nathaniel, you're acting suddenly, so strangely suddenly. It's really fun if you read her dialogue like Eminem. Nathaniel nods, clasping my hand with satisfaction. Nathaniel, why are you taking things so casually? A kiss should be taken a little more seriously, right? Are your eyes gonna start sparkling or something? I mean, it's really not, but I definitely don't know what that means. Yeah, you don't have to say the same thing over and over. I mean, that's a very strange question. Do we tell her that smartphones exist? Yeah, I use the clock on my phone. This village has bad reception, so I don't know if it'll work as well as a real watch. I mean, it will. I mean, you know, you don't need constant internet connection to use it, but when I take out my phone and get close to show her, Sumeri suddenly grabs me and Tsubaki by our heads. What? The next instant, our noses, and next my lips are forcibly pressed against Tsubaki's. This is literally a crime. Dang. You see it too, don't you? Your eyes were drawn to it just like me. I don't have to say anything else. You know what it is you see. Yeah, without the right mood, it literally means nothing, you know? Now is talking about a bargain sale for kisses. As embarrassed as I am, it feels good to be home. I don't know if it's because I was the only boy around when I was young, but it's always been like this, getting tangled up in the girls fighting over me. I know, I'm the one dealing with chaos here. Surprise, the big twist, we are Jack Chaos. Sorry, Jack Garland. I've called him Jack Chaos for so long that it's been stuck in my head. My man's Jack Garland. Sumeri holds me while pushing my arms down, brushing her lips against mine, and to finish, licks me on the neck. All of this is literally assault. Now she's using tongue. I said stop. Oh my god, Nathaniel leans over my crotch to peer at it and I push her head away. She is wearing an Among Us shirt. Oh my god. What is this? What is your deal? Wow. Guys, I literally got home. I am so gross smelling from the trip. Please, I just need a shower and food. I can't handle this right now. To commit crimes? Please stop. She's always the type of girl who, like, was like one of those girls who pretended to be a dog at recess in, like, elementary, except no one told her that you're supposed to stop that eventually, and she just kept going. Because remember, the beginning of the game said that all of these girls are at least 18, so we have to take that at face value. Was someone stop Aoi? Ellipses. We all decide to go for a walk around the village, reminiscing about our time together, until we find ourselves in front of the shrine we used to play at as kids. Nothing has changed a bit, which makes sense, because it is, you know, probably older than the concept of Canada as a country. That blew me away when I went to Japan. They'll be like, this is a relatively newer shrine, it's only about, 300 years old, and I'm just, me and my other Canadians are there, because it was a tour group thing, we're like, you realize that this is older than our country, right? And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, you gotta put that you gotta think about that. It's like I slipped into the past. This is highly disrespectful. What do you mean by play? We are at a shrine. That is disrespectful. He counts the games on her fingers with a smile. Are we gonna get the you gotta remember you are a legal adult now line? Well, now we know what sort of business she runs. If we ever need to go to Be My Baby, we know who runs it. So that's... Nope. Nope. Don't like that. What do you mean by when you say do whatever he wants? I'm gonna make her do my taxes. What about how I feel? Wait, you're actually playing? She's already gone. She just wants to go have a nap. She's gonna go crawl into bed. How hilarious would it be if I actually have to like manually count every number up to 100 at this point? Like I have to manually press it. That would be hilarious and subvertive gameplay. The girls disappear behind the shrine or into the forest. Well, I'm gonna be looking around for ages. This is seriously a mess. The second I get home, suddenly everyone tries to kiss me. Everyone's so happy just because I came back. Whoop, 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 whoop. I mean, yeah, I have to come back to, like, clean my room. There's paperwork. Moving's too complicated. This is a place where we exchanged tearful words in spring 4 years before. Well, if I can say that I haven't been able to decide on my future, then everyone... I shake my head and hide my face behind my hands. 1, 2, 3, 100. Huh. If there wasn't such a silly rule that the last one to be found gets to do whatever they want with me, well, I'd just find everyone right away. Although things have barely begun, Nazana's butt is poking out from behind the stone guardian statue. Nazana is a slowpoke and she's never been good at hide and seek. Nazana, I can see your butt. With a jump, her butt wiggles as she tries to hide. You can't fool me, Nazana, you're out first. Nazana puffs out her cheeks. I mean the ones on her face. I can't help it, I found you. Nazana, you've always been way too lax about hide and seek, you know. What? Where did you draw that conclusion? I fail to see a logical through line. Well, yeah, I like you. I've known you since I was a kid. She slowly embraces me and I sink into the soft roundness of her impressively developed chest. That wasn't... No, that wasn't the rule. Isn't that the old rule? Wow, you are incredibly selfish. When did you become so forceful? Hey, I said you can't... Whoa! From high up in a big ginkgo tree on the shrine grounds, I can hear the sound of leaves rustling. Just the same as always. Tsubaki could see your butt too. I guess she couldn't ignore Nazana's extreme come on. When I call out to her to the top of the tree, Tsubaki shrugs and hides her face and climbs further up the tree trunk, skittering like an iguana. Just like on all fours, just... Don't climb up there. If you go too high, you won't be able to climb down by yourself. Oh my god. The cat in the tree. I remember a young sobbing Tsubaki who got so engrossed in climbing a tree that she couldn't get down. Tsubaki, come to your senses and come down. Tsubaki's good at climbing, so at the moment her butt is moving far away. Why do you gotta use her butt as like a representation of her hole? I don't mean the hole like that. Frick, why did I say that? Why did I say that? No one said you weren't. I mean, I noticed your butt, so... What are you talking about? Don't yell from up there, just come down quick. Oh! The tree that's supporting Tsubaki is bending like a fishing pole. What are you gonna do if you get stuck up there? Move to a thicker branch, one close to the roots. Think about how a tree is. Well, then perish. Yo, you in danger, girl. Here, kitty. The branch snapped and Tsubaki came plummeting down face first. Ah, Tsubaki! In a rush, I kick off the ground and dash forward to where Tsubaki is going to land. In the nick of time, I catch Tsubaki in midair. And when I take a step to land, I only step on air. What? Wasn't there a stone staircase? In midair, I switch places with Tsubaki. And I do my best to make sure I land on my back. You know when you press Z in Mario Kart Double Dash and you switch your character positions? I did that in midair at that exact moment. I'm sorry, what? Do I... A voice. Surprised she's an actual dog. Who could have seen this coming? A voice and the sound of something kicking off the ground sharply comes from within the forest. Okay, okay, you are a fox. Having given up her hiding space, Tamari points a finger. Even though there's no fire, white smoke suddenly bellows up. Tauki? That's a typo. You're a tanuki, not a tauki. Next, Nazana raises her voice and the white globe turns towards me and closes in. That is a real cat. That is a real cat that someone put a microphone up to record. What? With Tsubaki finally in my arms, she calls out to me. Two cats with CGI-like translucence open their mouths wide to swallow me whole. Hey everyone, welcome to VorQuest. Whoa! It is a 4x3 CG art. Well, I guess this is a HD remake of something, apparently, so I guess this art is 4x3. A mysterious shock rattles my brain, and I can't even figure out up from down. Ears and a tail. Last thing I see are my transfigured childhood friends as my consciousness fades out. I mean, the shock from seeing you be an actual dog is a lot. I just thought you were a white woman, if I'm gonna be real. Just say you drugged his food. It's the easiest thing to do. Just be like, surprise! 400 milligrams of peyote. We put it in your tea. You're going on a wild ride. You guys did a terrible job hiding the secret. The Earth God says, idiots! That rascal is just pretending to be asleep. Uh-oh, looks like I got caught. At once, everyone tries to hide the parts that show their animal traits, like the ears or tails or paw pads or pissing on a tree. You got some pretty big cojones on you, don't you, kid? Well, I'm just in shock, that's all. What does the meaning of God still mean what it used to? What the frick? Just something very philosophical. Earth God, does that mean you're like, you don't believe in me? Ever since you were a small boy, you've been in contact with beings not of this world. He says, and he turns to look at Sumeri and the other girls. Who am I looking at? Boy, you need more of an explanation? Please. I rise and sit rigidly. While enduring the pressure of the god's glare, I feel a cold sweat run down my back as I listen to their story. 4 of them were magical creatures and trained to become gods. God, you really do just sound exactly like Korone. Like, to a startling degree. Well, duh. The girls had a sacred law that humans and creatures are to never interact, including revealing their true animal form using their magical powers and meeting me. The girls broke a sacred law to come see me again. They're about to be punished by God. That's what's happening right now. You stupid disciples, are you prepared? Breaking 1 law I could deal with, but breaking 3 is something I could not overlook. Maybe I should take away your powers and turn you back into mere animals. I'm not lost for words. They're going to be punished because of me. Exactly. Laws exist for a reason. You young ones wouldn't know anything of the sadness of seeing magic spirits swallowed up by the karma of humans. I like how it's just God. It's God. God says this with an expression of mixed anger and sadness. There must be some serious circumstances, maybe tragedy in the past. Seeing everyone full of unease and sadness, I can't stand by any longer. Now wait a second. Everyone, these girls, they're my Honto ni Saikyo Tomodachi. Why can't we be around each other? I don't care if the Sumeri and the others are magical creatures. They kiss me all over all day. You know nothing about what spirits are. I won't listen to your fleeting moments of sentiment. These aren't fleeting. I spent my whole life with everyone. If I lose my memories with them, I have nothing. My friends are everything to me. The city wouldn't let me forget it. When I tried to let go of everyone, I understood that I couldn't live without them. I don't even want to think about losing them. Then smite me here, damn it. Samari's hand grips mine as she tries to stop me and courage swells up inside me. When I was all alone, everyone smiled with me, cried with me, and always stayed by my side. I don't want to lose them. I can't stand the thought of forgetting them. If you're saying that everyone screwed up because of me, then punish me instead, please. Turn me into a dog. Make me a dog. Make me a dog. I want to walk around on a leash all day. I just want to eat food. Make me a dog. I'm gonna become a dog. Oh boy. The wrath of God is directed at me. The air around me feels thin and the earth begins to shake, but I refuse to buckle. I was desperate. I didn't want to lose my friends. I didn't want them to be punished for trying to help me. They always looked out for me and I was never lonely thanks to them. And my wish was granted, on the condition that I perform good deeds as atonement. And the good deeds are absolutely going to involve around a variety of wacky scenarios that will lead to sexual encounters, but not too sexual for the Nintendo Switch. If I can't do that, or if evil thoughts and malice enter my heart, as my punishment, I'll be turned into a toad to serve as a mere accessory to God. This isn't just a threat. In the end, God disappears with a bang. Oh, that's pretty deep, yo. At the same time, the tense air loosens and the cicadas that were holding their breath begin to chirp again. Like that noise, but higher pitched. Well, if I didn't do something, then everyone would have to become animals again, right? At least we've got a chance, and that's a good thing. Man, can you make that Zetai be any longer? Apparently he has a beard. That's very strange, I don't want to imagine that. Wow. That's hell. Reaping what they sow. No, now isn't the time to crack a joke. I just need to rack up some good deeds and God will be convinced, right? I laughed, trying to hide how nervous I was, and I pet Tsubaki's face. Just reaching on over and petting your face. So you don't have to think it was your fault, Tsubaki. I want this sudden twist that this is actually like an extremely like Catholic game. And they just start busting out Bible verses. They're like, did you know that like you can feel your sins be washed away at confession on Sundays? And did you know that when Jesus died, he actually took our sins with him? He died for our sins. Isn't that amazing? And then meanwhile, like, Nazuna's just on my crotch and she's like, yeah, it's amazing, right? See, she's in. Well, you know what they say, things are cheaper by the dozen. Just starring Lindsay Lohan. Ah! I can't read the text! What's going on? Your head too big! Well, there's a lot of spirits here, I couldn't even read that last line. Wow! That was a very short line. Well, that's reassuring. Then it'll be okay. It's fine. It'd be weird if you only had like one. Like if you only had like one or the other. Like if you only had them on the top but not the side of your head, then that'd be weird, but this is fine. Sorry, don't you like them? I can't help if they catch my attention. Next I try to start to pet Nazuna's ears. Gross, get this Pepe meme out of here. Oh yeah, I know. She's undoubtedly a dog, clinging to me as she wags her tail, yet nothing has changed about my dear friend. Nothing. She's literally always been like this. Surprise, this game has tactical elements. That'd be hilarious. This is actually the new Fire Emblem, didn't you know? Well, for starters, everyone please hide your ears and tails when you come to the house. Grandma and Grandpa would keel over and die. Or what if they actually just know? What if they are just like... Also, going back home turned into such a big deal. But for now, I put all that aside to enjoy a terrific dinner with my grandparents and even Sumera and the others. We had plenty to drink as well, as we all are, over the age of 18. Everyone seemed a bit uneasy at first, but by the end of it, we were all having fun and getting rowdy, which is terrifying to think when you consider that our behavior earlier was us not rowdy. Little quiet there. Couldn't even hear that. You just sound like Corona. That's the weight of your sins. You didn't go to church this Sunday. I turned over Aoi, who was lying face down, balled up, and bopping Nazuna over and over and covered her with some blankets. Looks like Tsubaki believes more in the Old Testament God, am I right? I pretend I didn't hear her mumbling as I cover Tsubaki and Nazuna with blankets next. Because we have church in the morning. Only Sumeri is left showing composure as she comes back into the living room after cleaning up. I'm sure it's fine. They don't even have sprites. It's been a long time since things were so lively. Well, they were happy. Big sis Sumeri's sweet fragrance tickles my nose gently. It's okay, you can make up for it by putting your hair up my nose. Don't apologize. I just did what I thought I had to do. Even though now that I know she's a cat, she would land on her feet, which is really embarrassing. Thanks, I've been hitting the gym, you know, having my protein, getting my gains in, getting huge, getting ripped. Like 7 feet tall now, a muscle beast. Not too long ago, I was kind of pushing it. Thank you. I finally understood today why you and the others stood by me for so long. You're gonna have to speak up just a little bit. Just a little bit. You're a little quiet. Oh, is that supposed to be a surprise? I feel like that last part's pretty obvious. And that was really supposed to have been goodbye forever. Oh, they were moved by their pheromones. Oh boy. I gripped Sumeri's hand that she set on my knee. Well, for you, Sumere, I would face God, flip him off, and walk backwards into hell for you. Mostly for your boobies. Just be careful, because if you love me too much, then you'll actually exceed the limit. And because of the overflow, like if you get up to like 250 love, you got to be careful, because once it hits 256, it actually goes back down to negative 255, and then you actually end up hating me. So you got to be careful about that. You see, love is a lot like Pac-Man. If it goes too long, it resets till it breaks. I don't know. That sounds horrible. Why would I say that? Don't tea. I feel slight warmness and softness silence my still speaking lips. Oh boy! Oh my god, ma'am. You know Grandma and Grandpa are literally still in the room, right? Sumere embraces me confidently as she uses her tongue to part my lips. Sumere's flavor caresses my sense of taste, and a sweet numbness spreads throughout my body. So how did... Now, I'm actually listening very carefully here. Is she licking like a lollipop to make these noises into the microphone? Legitimately curious. What's the folly for kissing, right? What do they do? What's the go-to? Is it fruit? Are we doing the cucumber and the grapefruit method? Like, what are we doing? Oh my goodness, hello! Sumere pushed my hand against her ample bosom. Oh yes, your heart. That's what you were telling me to feel. It's so funny, because, like, you talk to anybody who has any idea of anatomy, and you know that, like, you can't get to the heart very easily through a large breast like that. You actually go up to kind of where it's not. Well, you can't, Sumere. This is... Sumere takes complete control of me and pushes my face into her breast. Nah, I'm kinda into monster girls. Of course I find you attractive, Sumere. You've always been beautiful. Even if you're called a yokai, it doesn't change how I feel at all. Even if you look like Jibanyan, I would still love you if you were Jibanyan. You are you, Jibanyan. I mean, I think we kinda did that already, but... Okay. I bring my mouth close to Sumere's puckered lips. God, I'm so happy I live alone now. The moment our lips touch, Sumere leans into me. I actually learned that from a few bros down at my gym that I went to. Yeah, we traded techniques. You, Sumere, how could there have been anyone else? My chest gets hot. It's so hot it's scary. How progressive? Huh? But I thought the man who chases two hares catches none. There's one that makes me deeply uncomfortable, if I'm gonna be honest. Of course I don't dislike them. While kissing me on the lips again, Sumere caresses my head. Oh. I guess I'm part of a polycule now. Dang. Dang, the game literally said harem ending or no ending. I said it before. Aishteru. But would I be able to love all four of them equally? Will this polycule be balanced? Or will it topple over and break? And if I do, is it gonna be like just now with everyone else? When I think about it, my heart flutters as I gaze at Sumire. I mean, the music in the background is kinda getting me in the mood. I'm sorry, it's not very faithful. Sumire says nothing more than that, but she kindly gives me her affection until the night begins to fade. If you were playing another version of this game, you would get another scene here. But you don't. Now then, I gotta get my mind sorted. And my mind is saying, I think that's about it for this. I gotta get my voice back to normal. If I keep doing the visual novel protagonist voice, it gets too real, and I start to become it, if you will. This sure was a game. This was most certainly a video game. So there's... Okay, we're on chapter 2 of 12. No! Every time! Stop! I don't want to see them naked. I don't want to see them naked. How do I stop it? Oh my god, I can make them say stuff? Well, that's kind of cool, I guess. But I don't want to see them naked. How do I get out of here? Okay. Okay. Let's save. We saved. Okay. And let's... No! No! Don't show the naked icon! Stop that! Load? Yes? No! Stop! With the naked! How do I... Why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult to not get them be naked? Okay. Can I go main menu? Yes. Okay. Thank you all for watching, everyone. This was my look at Wild Romance for the... Before we go, what is on the eShop for this? I'm legitimately curious what it says. For one, I know this game is rated M because when I hit the download code, it did tell me that. But what else does it say? Color me curious. What do we have here? So, by Sticky Race Games, rated M. Let's just see if there's any new. Your tail's sticking out. Okay, there's Nazuna going in with the tongue. Box lunches. There's nothing else there, okay. Unhappy with his life in Tokyo, Kazuma returns, reconnects with four mysterious... Oh, they were classmates. Okay. Adventures abound when their secrets are exposed. Kazuma leaves Tokyo. Reconnecting, he discovers a well-hidden fluffy secret. Magical spirit animals in human form that gets embroiled in an adventure he can't resist. Sumire is the fox and leader of the pack. She's a motherly instinct and the deep desire for romance. Tsubaki's the cat and the second in command. She knows what she wants. She's determined to get it. Aoi's a dog and full of life. She's obedient, full of energy, and always up for adventure. The final girl, Nazuna, is the Tanuki, or Japanese raccoon, for those who haven't played Mario 3. She's smart, with a seductively creative mind, but also a bit of a troublemaker. The authentic Japanese visual novel follows the story of Kazuma as he learns the hidden secrets of his hometown and discovers a supernatural world within it. His adventures include mountain picnics, summer festivals, running with the gods, and swimming in a natural hot spring. So we have here translated version, English, Spanish, and Japanese, upscaled high resolution, enhanced character animation, sprites, hours of story content, main female characters fully voiced with Japanese, so it's only the females. Gallery and scene selectors also included with Scene Studio. Play with the cast of Wild Romance in totally unique ways. Set the scene, create this. So that's literally what I was using there, which shows them naked. Yes, M for partial nudity and sexual themes. Only partial, because there was light bars, but too much for YouTube still, so that's going to have to be Sned Snored. So, this was an adventure. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time for some more. Not this, but some more. We'll see. Thank you all, guys. We'll see you then. Ciao.